Finally, one more thought. I refuse to join any club that would have me as a member. So joked Groucho Marx. But these days, some of those clubs are getting pretty picky. Take the Club of NATO, for example. Sure, they moved this week to admit 2 new members in Sweden and Finland, even though Turkey had some doubts right up to the end.
And that ratification of Sweden's membership does not mean the end of cooperation with Turkey. Far from it.
And though they let 2 more into the club, they gave Ukraine something of a cold shoulder, saying they will consider it somewhere down the road without any indication of when, which didn't make President Zelensky or his foreign minister any too happy.
These decisions, they make our path to NATO shorter, and they could have done it faster too, if there was a clear indication when the invitation to Ukraine would be extended.
And then there's the Club of the Financial World, which recently voted long-term member Crispin O'Day off the island for allegations of some pretty odious conduct.
We're in the process of moving away from that business.
And activist short sellers have never truly been embraced by the Club of Financial Players, something felt powerfully by Andrew Left, who's under investigation by the Department of Justice and the SEC.
If people think there's this underground network of short sellers who try to ruin companies or anything like that, it doesn't work like that.
But whoever thought that the world of affordable housing would itself start to act like an exclusive club? We all know we don't have enough existing houses for sale.
The new home market is benefiting from a very severe shortage of existing homes for sale.
And that makes it awfully difficult for ordinary people to afford a house.
Both single and multi and house prices. I do think we have an affordability issue that needs to be resolved one way or the other.
Which could lead some aspiring homeowners to take some risks they probably shouldn't.
A magnificent new home that they bought for a song. Who says they can't have it all?
But that assumes they can get someone to sell them the house in the first place. This week comes news of the NIMBY, that is not in my backyard phenomenon, coming to none other than Levittown out on Long Island. Levittown was a series of housing developments built by William Levitt after World War II for returning vets. The whole idea was affordable housing for 84,000 people, mass-produced, government-subsidized, and with a price of just $7,900 a house. But time has moved on, and with it the price of houses in Levittown, now averaging over $575,000, helped by local restrictions on multifamily residences. While New Jersey allows about 25 new apartment buildings per 1,000 people a year, San Francisco builds about 16. Out on Long Island, the number is just 2.3 multifamily units per 1,000 per year. It turns out that all those residents of once affordable housing are pretty picky about their neighbors.
Get off my lawn.